Ah, that's what
The one where I drive to the Berkshire and back,
Berkshire.
because
I
Christmas.
I dream of going to Berkshire.
Why do you dream of going to
Well,
Berkshire?
I mean, there are good dreams and bad dreams.
There's not a lot in Berkshire.
So, I did ask, but we're going to have to just kick people when they join the wrong car. That's it. There is no way to do the trick I have been doing. So as far as I can tell, yeah, so that's going to be, blah, blah, I want to race the BF1. So I will get the, dialogue up and things.
Can anyone remember how
I wonder how long these mods are going to take to download for me.
No, the mods are just bang, straight down, like, bang.
This car does not have a second
you
gear.
say that.
Let's got a nice V8. Safety car. The Snail 111 looks like a Yugo.
Keep spinning out in this corner.
Oh no!
Right, so there is actually a football. It's actually a football.
Yeah, it doesn't drive.
Oh.
Like it literally, you are the ball.
Ah, I see. Okay, right. That I see where they're going with that. Dora.
I killed the driver.
Oh, there is
Adam, can you remember how to enable the pedals? I can see the axis is moving, but it's not throttling.
Well, then
it might be need to inverse.
No. Then you just press the brake to go. No, you haven't set it up under controls. Axis/FF. So if you go to axis/FF and then put your foot in the accelerator, you'll see one of the axes go up and down. Which axis goes up and down? Which one?
That's working.
Which one? What number?
Y-axis,
no, what number?
Number 2.
Number two. So what axis is your throttle set to?
3.
As I've said before, Lift for Speed has the best car setup thing of any game I've ever played, bar none. It's genuinely the best. Dora, you cannot. Oh, you're being adorable. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what the fuck is going on there?
Well, let's start with this car, because that looks kind of fun.
Which car is this car?
The VKI 6-009.
How do you get to these? Oh, mods.
Mods.
Yeah, I got that. Alright.
Yeah, you should. Well, you'll all have it. But yeah, we are going to have to shout at people to choose the same car because they will immediately choose something that's something else.
Alright, what'd you say it was?
The Honda Civic, if you know what a Honda Civic is.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I'm having trouble synchronizing to the server.
This one. I'm gonna hit OK, and then you're gonna tell me it's not a Honda Civic.
It's the VKI-6-009. Why is someone saying Juice Race? What's that about? It says Juice Race on my screen, and then you're getting...
Yeah. I can't join. And I don't know what it's about.
What, do you get any messages, or...? Check your license. Quit out to the main menu. Check your license. So I was hoping that people would do some nice new cockpits. And... maybe. Right, I'm going to go to VR then, and I'll be back in a sec.
The problem with the modded cars is that you can't turn on the racing line. That or they've broken it in the patch. So I'm absolutely going to screw this up completely, so that's going to be fun.
That's because I think the racing line is per car. So when you press 4, you'll notice in the top right it says could not open file.
Can't load the file.
Yeah. Anyway, back in a sec.
Well, this is going to go well.
Can you please Google Juice Race, JOOS -race. That is the message coming up when you try and join. And I'll be back in a sec.
LFSJOOS race. That was JDDS race. I know, it spells juice. Join out of sync. If it happens after joining a server...
Does not have a throttle limiter. Boo!
It says, first thing I would suggest trying is downloading a fresh copy of Live for Speed and then installing that.
I thought the idea of copying our config files over was it copied all the shit over so we wouldn't have to do this.
You can't use a VOB mod, whatever that is.
Video on board?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
These people are using the acronym like it's like I know what it is.
VOB is visual objects and is an OpenGL term. A mesh, basically. So, yeah, I'm going to have to write a macro if people don't start picking the same fucking car, though. Like, it's not rocket science here. Can I drive in any car I want? No, because that's not how any race ever works. Oh, Shaka, looks like you fixed it. No error?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I got it from the server list.
Oh, as opposed to joining directly? Ooh.
Yeah, from memory.
Okay.
I guess I was in purely license back then.
Yeah, Ducky, this is why I wanted the macro that could say pick percent my car percent, or it seems bizarre that I don't have the ability to do that, unless they're expecting us.
This was a major update they just dropped.
Well, unless they're expecting us to organise our races not in the bloody game.
That would be silly.
Yes. Oh, so it has got a slightly newer dash setup.
What,
now,
Honda?
I would say this Honda Civic is getting to the point of illegality, so I'm quite surprised. I don't know, I just chose the default one. The default one, whatever the default one is, I've not touched it. That's the easiest way to do this, is not to fuck with it.
Which category is Alliance Fire Team?
Oh, whatever. No one ever finds us via that anyway. The only reason they find us is via that.
We do have sound.
It's not for the track. What is it for then?
Ah.
The street setup, the default setup.
I'm not in control.
What is it for then, if it's not for...
We're not playing in the Porsche.
Ducky, it doesn't matter. All that matters, I'll say this very slowly for you, is that everyone is on the same one. Because then, it is the best driver, not the person who had the best setup. It doesn't matter which one you pick. I picked the default one, which is Streets. I think it's a Street, Osaka, and Cup. If I'm trying to work out what the fuck that... Yeah, great, so we're all on road tyres. Big deal. I do all my track racing on road tyres. Unless you have a race license, no one will let you use slicks on a road, on a track. But just pick the default, don't change it.
What car are we using?
The Honda Civic, I think it's the third one down. Fourth one down?
V something.
Is this in the mods list? Or...
It's on the top of the mods list, it's the fifth one down. The VK6i.
Awesome.
This is going to be more of a fucking pain in the ass than it's going to be worth, isn't it? Because someone will choose the Mr. Bean, someone will choose the bus, someone will choose the truck, someone will choose the BF1.
It's like, we'll get there.
They won't though. They won't though. This is the thing. The hack I have had to do in order to force everyone into the same car for stock has been ridiculous. I had to write 16 macros.
Hang on, they don't have a default option for admin to set that.
Yeah, so I can do, but I have to type it in. If I type in /car equals XFG, cool, we all get forced into the XFG. But I don't think, I mean, I could type in /car equals VK6i -tilde009, but I can't type that in VR. And I'm not typing it every time I change car either.
Could you not give someone else access to do that?
But then you have to, like, restrict one mod only. Well, that's from the admin panel over there. Can you see me? I'm strapped to a chair with a VR headset on, walking across somewhere, and then restricting it. This is not. I'm gonna have to fucking do all the typing myself because you lot are incapable of starting the race.
Oh.
Go on, guys. It's not rocket science. No, it's all right. I'll do it because. Make people admins. How does that help?
I don't type it in.
Again, this is my problem, Ducky. This is my problem with this game. What you're doing is you're making apologies for shit design. This is shit design. Oh, someone can just sit there and type in all the bollocks. That's shit.
Right, I think that's the right car.
Like here, some arsehole has set it to 240-minute qualify. Now I got to remember how to change that from there without clicking this button 240 times. Right click, shift click. Hold the button down. There we go. Hold the button down. Again, there's no. Again, Dukey, I am strapped to a fucking chair. I'm in virtual realities. What do I not have easy access to? Come on. Yes.
Your fingers.
A keyboard. I've got keyboards.
Where is Dukey typing? Because I'm not seeing these messages.
Well, the top left.
Let's get your eyesight sorted. Okay, again, so you want me to type in long and complicated commands with the mouse, clicking one by one. Again, I will repeat this. This is shit. They need to seriously go away and bring this sort of bollocks way up to date. And you could solve it with a %mycar macro. Oh god, this really is a Honda Civic. It revs it. Oh, I've got the VTEC.
Why wouldn't it have the VTEC?
God, I'm pinned back in my seat with the VTEC here. I might swap my Tesla for VTEC. Why?
Everybody screwed that up.
So, why am I me and Shaka the only two that bothered to actually pick a car colour? The rest of you just went yellow or red.
Well, it comes as red.
Yeah, well,
cycle through them to find the yellow.
Yeah, but you could just click change colour. So, yeah, you should definitely do that because now you're all on the same car.
I like red.
Yeah, but choose like a nicer red. Oh. Wait, a Honda Civic with 5 gears?
Yeah.
Must be a late one.
Oh,
shit. Okay, this steering wheel's not working.
Oh god.
It's got ABS though.
That didn't go well.
Turn here.
Oh, thanks, Joker. I didn't notice.
I'm still used to this.
But yeah, Ducky, I asked about the /current car macro 6 months ago. And I can't believe I'm the first person to do it, because if you're running a server and you want to race, you want a stock race, everyone in the same car, do you really want to sit there every time someone joins and kick or ban them? Rather than have the game support quite basic commands. You watch, I guarantee you the guy that joins will pick something like the BF1. I guarantee you he will not pick the same car as us, because they never, ever do. They always pick something really fast to try and win, because people are arseholes. I'd like to be proved wrong. It would be nice to be proved wrong. And the previous solution I had with I had 16 macros was okay, because... Oh, no, I take it back. Okay, he picked the same car as us.
Sorry.
That has to be a first.
Oh god, yeah.
Tires?
Just stop, what? Again, just fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the thing. This is amateur hour. This is proper amateur track day things. People going on about what tyres they're using or what compounds or I've got... Just real drivers just go out and they just drive with whatever you've got. And I fucked my clutch. Okay, so this car has a clutch I have fucked in 1 lap.
That's some really bad driving.
You couldn't fuck a clutch.
You're caning the shit out of that.
I couldn't burn through a clutch in my Impreza in 2 miles, no matter what I did.
The
God, where are you going?
cars not have the name tags above them.
Press N to cycle that.
In.
Ah, there we go. Right, okay.
Yeah, I need to cycle that too, though. Now that's silence.
Because that was on by default before. I don't think I've ever touched that key, so...
Update.
Yeah, because you reinstalled it. You might have lost some things.
Possibly. I did update the license. So.
But I've driven an Impreza with a fuck clutch. My old one had that, and it will wheel spin. All you do is pull the accelerator and it will grip. They don't run out of friction material in a mile or two. It takes, you know, a couple of 100 miles to burn through it. But yeah, it annoys me, Ducky. This game is so old. It should be perfection now. Admin tools should be 100% perfect. I should be able to set up races however I want, not make a whole bunch of people admins. That's not a solution. Are people like, oh, you need to run
TTD?
Well, people are like, you need to run an in-sim script on your server. I'm like, dude, you just no. It's like people who say, oh, blah 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 game is not very good until you mod it. Well, then I'm not playing it because it's not very good. Okay, now I need to change my force feedback settings as it appears to have...
Fortress Craft is fucking terrible until you mod it.
Thank you.
It's fighting words.
Well, the funniest thing about that is how many people run mods on Fortress Craft and then go, it doesn't run very well. I'm like, yeah, it's because I didn't write the mod.
Yeah. See, I knew you'd get what I was getting at.
Yeah, no, it's, no, I tried very hard to do mod support. This is the thing. Mod supports are dead easy in Fortress Craft. Fortress Craft ships with an example mod. I made sure it was as simple as possible. It's a super hacksy mod that gives you as many brains as you want. So yeah, it's piss easy to mod the game, but not being able to run... I mean, why is there not a Lua scripting backend in this or something like that? It's just weirdly old. Why is he voting to restart? You're in last place.
I bumped him because he tried to overtake me really aggressively while I'm trying to dance around Jay.
Oh, was that the one that bumped me up the rear end?
Isn't he a
Probably.
lap behind you?
I don't know what he was doing. The best he can, I'm sure.
Wow, this steering wheel is fucking horrible. And it keeps cracking.
I haven't had any problems with my farm sim controller. I don't know what you did to yours.
I don't know, what I should have done was probably just sent it back because it was still within warranty instead of fucking trying to fix it.
We did say this. Specifically, this was the advice we gave, which was send it back. And you were like, no, I'll take it back and I'll fix it. Good luck with that.
No, I fixed it,
And then it broke again.
The shit that was inside it was already broken. And I didn't realise it was broken as much as it was. Until I took it apart.
I'd like to give a little update on my Tesla with the effect on passengers. Children scream when you put your foot down in it, so on the inside, not on the outside. So that's good. And the fart mode proved to be entertaining for them much longer than for me.
Fart mode?
Fart mode. You can change the indicators to farts, you can position farts anywhere inside, and if you're parked, you can make farts come out of the speakers.
Of course you can.
Children love it.
Oh dear.
The thing is, that's what I want in a car. Like, silly apps is what
Silly
made...
stuff?
Yeah, but silly apps is what made phones.
And Snake.
You play Snake in a Tesla?
No, actually. It's got loads of
Sure,
Atari
you can
games.
play Tetris.
Has it got Tetris?
Oh, really?
But yeah, there's loads
You can
of...
play Breakout, the good Breakout.
There's loads of
Fuck
Atari games. It's got Skyforce Reloaded, which is one of my favourite games. It's got Stardew Valley, and they all support an Xbox controller. So I have my 20th anniversary Halo Edition Cortana controller, which is a lovely purple Duke. Got that in the car, so I can plug in and play games via that while I'm supercharging, which I think is fucking awesome.
Doesn't that slow down? You supercharging a little? Okay, Wheel.
Well,
okay, Wheel, calm down.
Yes, I mean, yes, Tad, it does. So the car computer pulls about 0.5 kilowatt, and the supercharger delivers 250 kilowatts. So I'll only be charging at 249.
It's slowing you down so much?
Well, I'll only be charging at 249.5 kilowatts. Okay, I think my clock just cooled down.
Hey, Shoka.
You can get, at peak, you can get 1,000 miles of range per hour added to the car.
Shoka, did you pick your car?
Sorry, Tab?
I think I have clutch problems.
Yes.
Oh, no.
That's why I've been babying it for 2 laps in the hope that... Roadhog!
I'm not too uncompetitive, given that I haven't got the track.
Oh my word, the LOD for this car is the worst thing ever. I'm going to see if I can change the LOD distance in a moment. The LOD is really poor.
I had a phone call, I was mid-sentence. With this steering wheel, the bits that are broken in it that I made the metal pins up for, there's a load of people made 3D printable versions of it, because apparently it's a well-known thing on them to break.
Wouldn't surprise me.
How do I pick a new colour?
It's stupid. They've got a little tiny thin bit of plastic holding a fucking great spring.
Under pits, Andy.
Oh, yep.
Pits, colours, and then hit new colour. And you can either do a new colour with the default one, or with the other thing. What is...
I'll just pick a hideous pink
thing.
thing.
I assume whoever modded this, whoever designed it, set up how strong the clutch is. So this car, right, has 227 horsepower, 150 foot-pounds of torque, and I wrecked the clutch in, what, 1.5 miles? Like, I could slip the clutch with the handbrake on for further than that, and it would still last.
There you go. So I've now got a car that isn't bright red.
Excellent. Oh! God, this brick. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cars to get through. Some are more sensible than others. You are allowed to join our live stream channel, by the way, if you want to be a little bit less... And I would ask you, if you are here, please keep the stream on in the background. Just so, yeah, it provides more viewers. Which is good. Oh, wait, hold on. Something about scripting. Someone said something,
yeah.
But I missed it.
My bad.
It's got a big thing here. It says click on new colours button. So I click the new setup button and it's not. Oh, never mind.
Very, very top left.
Yeah, I'm doing the one on the top right.
Sorry, someone said Liverspeed does have support for scripting for this. For what? It does not have any support for macros like %mycolor %. I've checked, and I got some very complicated responses when I asked for more details. Someone suggested I use InSim, someone suggested I wrote, but like, this seems to me to be basic and obvious. Everyone has to drive the same car, and the server will force this. So, Ducky, isn't that the skin people get banned from, Forza for using? Yeah, the Rising Sun. I'm on the stop. I haven't changed anything.
Isn't the Rising Sun also the Foolish Enki, which is like a completely different thing?
You don't use it anymore in the no way that you would talk about the USSR in a computer game.
And Conquer?
Okay, but there's things like Demon Slayer that are using the Rising Sun as the Foolish Enki, which is like the earrings for the samurai tribe.
They're allowed to. They can if you like. Forza ban people for doing it.
That's what I'm saying. People are copying it from Demon Slayer, even though it's...
What the fuck's Demon... What are you talking about, Jay? What do you think the
anime.
Rising Sun logo is exactly? What do you think that is represented by and what people associate that with? Because it's not whatever the fuck
exactly
Demon...
what it is,
well, it's not Demon Slayer, whatever the fuck Demon Slayer is.
Right. Hang on. I will send you a doodah.
You can't send me anything because I'm in VR. It's to do with kamikaze bombers. That's why they don't... It's not very...
Thing, right?
It's not very... I don't know what the fuck Demon Slayer is. It sounds like an anime. Shortcut.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have anime in 1945, so it's quite a common thing.
Referring Japanese war flag.
Yeah.
Isn't that the thing?
Yes, quite a lot of people do put it on their cars, which is why you end up with a lot of Japanese cars and computer games with it on. But my point was, and I will just reiterate the points, you seem to have missed it, Forza ban people for using it. I'm not saying everybody does. I'm quite surprised that they've allowed that in this, because it's not quite the same as putting swastikas on your car, but it's not a million miles away.
Because of Axis power.
Or because of the Confederate flag. It's just one of the things you can do, but it's a
They
bit...
don't park in the middle of the road.
It's a bit impolite.
So what's the current Japanese war flag?
I don't know.
Is it the same one?
What would I know? hopefully I never find out.
Yeah, but those other things are like phased out of history. But if you use things that would be current emblems, then...
Yeah, it's just that it is considered somewhat insensitive, shall we say. And Forza are... Forza are very woke, should we phrase it like that? And they are very much up. So I'm curious, by the way, what the game has done for motion simulation for the mods, because normally I can tweak the simulation per car, because obviously the Mini goes around corners very differently to the BF1. And I'm curious whether they all turn up as the same car for that, because I usually have to tweak it, because the faster cars are just, they're impossible to, I have to tweak it, or the smaller cars don't have much movement on the motion rig.
Can anyone remember how to change the view?
V. Or C.
And that zooms in and out, does it?
What?
Oh no.
It zooms in and out.
Zoom is...
Well, you can...
5 or 6.
No, what?
It's one of the numbers.
When you say zoom in and out, what the hell do you mean changing from internal to bonnet
FOV.
to fly?
No.
The field of view?
Yes.
Well, that's on the view.
I got it. I got it.
Hmm.
I'm having to drive this car so gently so I don't wreck the clutch. I've also named our host, by the way. He's called Mr. Lockdown. The annoying thing is, when I put the connections view up, I don't get to see who's in what position anymore. All I get to see is some people in connection order, not finishing order.
What a plan. Put the controller down for 2 minutes and I was rolling back on the track. My bad, I forgot a handbrake.
I've already been asked, by the way, because you can plug the controller into a Tesla, can you drive it on the controller? And I'm like, A, no, and B, fuck no, and C, thank fuck no.
Wow.
Oh, can you imagine if you got like
people have tried?
You got like joystick drift on a Tesla?
Well, tomorrow I'm driving to see my sister and take her to the train station, so I'm going to try auto steer tomorrow and see how I get on with it. So if you don't hear from me again, that's what happened.
Oh no.
But
he pushed a button and then he died.
Well, it brings up a very big dialogue box saying, this is in beta. Now, they said if this was an application on a phone, we would not consider this beta. This is a high quality system. However, because you are in control of a car, we have decided to call it beta so you do not pay attention. You must pay attention to the road.
The respect it deserves.
Yeah, because if it goes wrong for whatever reason, you will die. So don't trust it yet, because that isn't it's not level 3, it's level 2. Apparently it's very, very good. Apparently it is virtually level 3. So I'll see how I get on with it tomorrow.
For God's sake. So I had a drive-through penalty because I started.
And you sped in the pit lane on the way out.
And then I sped in the pit lane, and then I immediately got stop-go.
Stop, go, but not go too fast. How's your clutch, Yauka?
It is working.
Good.
I have some assisted swipes.
There's a couple more.
Otherwise, we default.
There's only a couple more corners, so I'm going to burn off the rest of my clutch material to see if I can catch you up.
There's a pink tree coming at me. Oh my god.
That was me.
Wait, so hang on a minute.
I know that was you.
So everyone had the same colour, and then and then Adam said, "Please change your colour," and we both picked.
Yeah.
Good finish, Yauka.
Oh shit! I've got wobbly steering, mate.
And I broke the clutch after the race finished. That's the right time.
I'll change that. I've got penalties to forgive anyway.
Honda Civics are not known for having a cheese clutch, are they?
There you go.
That I'm aware of. My brother had to replace his, and it's over 20 years old. Yeah. So I mean,
it seems like a very civilian car.
It seems like a very what?
But he's getting to the point where he's having to replace a lot of things.
Civilian car, very like.
This is the quintessential boy racer front-wheel drive hot
Everything car.
hatch. This is the
Oh yeah.
this is the Japanese boy racer car, the cheap end boy racer car. But that's okay. Well, if you can all hit end. Oh, actually, doesn't matter.
Which is...
Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. I have to choose the car anyway. Yeah, see, this is why you stop running it then, because it's not funny, B, it's not pleasant, and I can't click on menus when the rig's moving around.
It wasn't me.
It doesn't matter who it was. I wasn't blaming anyone. I'm asking if you could stop it because the novelty has worn off. Do we want the turbocharged Mini, the Mr. Bean Mini, the truck, the Lada?
Is there a bus?
There is a bus, but not under approved mods. What, Andy? I know what you're going to suggest.
I would be surprised if we do the Mr. Bean car and people don't end up rolling it almost immediately.
Excellent. Mr. Bean colour it is. So UF Bean, but not in that colour.
Pits and just change or what?
Just go to the pits.
How do I pick?
How do you pick?
Okay. I want to put a new colour to it. Oh,
Click on new colours.
Ooh. I'm getting errors.
Well, I mean, I would ignore them unless they don't let you play.
They're red, orange, and...
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing? What is this?
Oh my word. Okay, I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can do a whole race in this.
did say it would be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell?
So I'm going to follow Tad, and then he's going to floor it, and then he's
That's
going to
okay.
immediately
If
roll
you-
it on the corner.
If you all get in the car, hey, Sir Sand American.
What is this field of view?
The field of view would be the same.
But everything is so clear now.
I can see.
Oh,
Go!
oh.
Don't turn too much.
Steering wheel in hand motion.
Yeah, that's exactly like the film. So if you've not seen this is from a British TV show. So yeah, I'm gonna vote. Maybe I will
What
make it.
the fuck?
Should we start then?
Can we at least get practice lap?
This is our
Is
practice.
this 5 laps? Oh god.
Oh, why am I at the front? I want to watch him fall over.
Last
Shauker.
one to tip.
Shauker, I don't like this.
Means.
So I'm in a motion platform in VR, and this is definitely tripping my "this is a fucking stupid idea" senses. Oh god.
Because this has been a
Ducky.
good idea from the beginning.
A Honda Civic was a great idea. This is not.
I think
And we
you
have
did it
first
right by
cast
just
off.
starting
Yeah,
to brake miles before this turn.
So all I'm taking for this is that none of you have driven really shit cars much faster than they should be driven before.
That's true.
I don't have
I
any
can't see my
dials.
gears.
Yeah, I don't either, because you can put on virtual gears, but I don't have them. Hold on, Shaka, stay still. You're in 4th gear, looking in your car, I think. But I'm
I
having
think
to
that's a very viable solution.
I'm having to do it by listen.
Okay. Fuck this 100 mile an hour on this thing is not nice.
Yeah, I got to say, I don't think Mr. Beam's ever doing 100 mile an hour in
That's not.
You don't know that.
So I can tell that again. You guys are not worrying about the right thing. This car doesn't have wing mirrors. That's my issue.
Oh, there I go. Bye.
Now slow down.
Yeah,
I don't need wing
I was slowing down. And I thought I was going straight. Apparently that's not good enough.
Oh,
speed and power. Oh, and slight adverse camber.
Mm.
I wonder what the world record is in this car then. Oh god, yeah,
A lap.
because the motion rig is not just tilting, it's sliding, so it's moving me sideways through the air, because obviously I'm moving sideways through the air in the car.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This is actually
oh fuck.
Oh, there goes.
this is actually surprisingly good on the motion rig. The movement's helping.
I'm on your right, Schalke. Yeah.
Right?
Not anymore. Now I'm on your left. Go!
I really advise going not in, like, just staying in normal view. Don't go into external view because it makes it even worse.
The moment it starts to tilt though, steer into the skid and you should slam the car back down.
Yeah, right, okay.
But I don't have wing mirrors, so I would highly recommend call-outs if you're going to try and overtake. Okay, you probably go around it a bit faster than that, though, Adam.
Ooh, Shulker nearly lost it.
Okay. I can't... Because I'm strapped into my chair, I really can't look behind me. I really, really can't. Like, I need to pull the seatbelt forwards in order to look behind me. Because
This is going to end poorly.
if you're strapped into a 5-point harness and you can move, you're doing it wrong. So I am strapped to the chair. If the chair moves, I move. It's not like a seatbelt in a car.
Oh, you almost clipped the bottom of the bridge. What is this car? This is what mods are for, though, honestly.
If we brake hard enough,
Yes.
can we flip it forwards?
Yes. Probably. I've already put it up on 2 wheels and had to slam it back down, so it's, I love that you're all following me at my speed, so I'm taking a safe speed, but it's not necessarily the fastest.
This is as fast as dare, to be honest.
This is the vehicle's top speed.
Because I will roll it.
We all have rolled it.
The worst thing is, because I'm in first place, it's not making for very good stream footage.
Oh. Well, you're about to catch up to me.
Oh, good. We'll put it on its side just as I get there. But you do not want to hit the curbs.
That's probably how you will catch up.
So, let me get this straight. They put this in,
cruising.
but they said that the double-decker car isn't the sort of thing they want. Like,
yes.
This is just a double-decker
Well, this
car.
is almost hitting the bridges.
Yeah, but no, not a double-decker bus, a double-decker car, where they weld one car on top of the other.
Is that the one where one has the throttle and one has the steering?
I mean, that'd be good, but the game doesn't support that. Whoa, that's 2 wheels, that's 2 wheels! See, I don't have the virtual gauges on, so I can't tell how fast I'm going. I'm having to completely eyeball this.
This needs a tilt meter in it, like what you get in the off-road cars to tell you how much pitch you've got.
Yeah, you do. Look at the horizon.
That doesn't help.
No. Bad car. Stop that. No.
Slow and steady, well, keeps you the right way up. Because otherwise,
I'm still on the wheels. It's fine.
This race is going to take hours with us continually going back to the pits. Oh, the low lot of this car's... Tad! Join in empty! What the fuck? Shulker, tell him off.
None of us are going fast enough that this should be an issue.
I'm sorry, I do not want to have to even slightly swerve around anything in this. I didn't say there's a Robin Rely yet, but I hope there is.
You do have a person right behind you, so...
Hey, if they want to go past,
Ducky's
that's cool.
all up in your trunk.
He's quite welcome to it. I'm not going fast. I'm planning on finishing the race. Winning, that'd be nice. That's not my goal. My goal is to finish.
And yet, somehow,
bollocks!
you still managed to get both.
But without a speedo, it's very hard to judge. I don't know what gear I'm in. I'm just having to judge this on how much my motion rig is tilting me left and right.
I guess doing the revs and gears by ear pays off when you don't have to gouges.
I could. Wrong. Yeah, I know I put it in the wrong gear then. No, I can do the gears. I can do the revs by ear.
On your left.
But I have no idea what gear I'm in. Yeah, I actually, because you guys were talking, I actually was in the wrong gear then. I forgot to change up.
Uh-oh.
Good, Andy. That was good. It's nice and steady. I'm gonna have a drink.
You have got Jay right behind you.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
He looks like he's about to roll over.
We have a problem.
I've got a big blue flag sign on front of me.
Jay, not that it's particularly important, but you don't have a number plate, so I'm going to tell the DVLA on you. Jay is swerving in a way I would not dare to swerve in this car.
Did he just disappear straight off into the...
Whoa.
Yep. Go. Nope.
Oh, Ducky! Oh.
I can't put me pedal down because I've got something stuck under it.
Well, maybe...
Oh, no.
Oh, bollocks.
You're probably going around the corner at safe speed then, don't worry about it. Okay, all I need now is for RG Redbot is just to flip his car, and we are home and dry.
Wait a minute, aren't I?
What? There's no way
expecting me to roll it as well?
Yes.
Okay.
This car hammers home which side to steer in order to come off from two wheels.
Yes. That's one skill I've got down pat. If a car goes up in two wheels, I can bring it back down by steering in the correct direction every time. I don't know where I mastered this skill, but I've got it. Wow.
You must have driven a Mini in real life.
It's very hard to roll a Mini. Citroen
No, I mean one of these Minis.
Citroen 2CV, maybe. Oh, Andy, that was close!
I've seen plenty of 2CVs off-road, and they are really capable vehicles until people get overconfident.
They're famed for flipping on roundabouts. They're awful.
You've got air suspension.
Yeah. Andy, as ever, do not accelerate and brake whilst turning, because you are braking and turning. You're putting too much demand on the suspension.
Got you.
Who's right up my ass? No, well, I'm gonna guess Ducky then. Ducky, we are in a...
Ducky's between
Well,
us.
Ducky's a little further back.
We are on a public voice chat, Ducky. You are welcome to join.
Hit it again.
So this has an open differential, so when you get one wheel off the ground, it just revs really hard. Brilliant.
Hey, Shulka.
Did Minis have an open diff? Or were they locked? Oh, they LSD? I guess they're too old to have an LSD, weren't they?
I have no idea.
Well, it's not like that's what you do for a living or anything, Tad.
Put sofas on the top of a Mini.
Again, Army uses diesels?
Yeah, what's that got to do with it's got a fucking open or a closed differential? Oh my god, Ducky!
This is still really...
Oh, Ducky, no, Ducky.
Oh, there he gone.
Ducky fucked it. He got too, not cocky. I think he got scared. I psychologized him onto his side.
It's taken me 11 minutes to do half a lap. Shit!
So I'm gonna brake really hard
Who's
now.
yellow? Oh, Ducky.
Whoa!
Poor Ducky.
Whoa! Okay, not doing that. Perfect.
Nearly lost it.
No, I didn't. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, I can't do another track. I'm now actually genuinely dizzy from that last little bit. Why is it showing me?
Are you up?
Oh my god!
Shouka, no! No! Oh.
Rebullying DJ?
Oh
no, he's over there.
I was
That
really
needs to
trying
be a
to avoid
replay.
that. It's really horrible. Like that's
Look,
eye-bendingly.
Oh, he
horrible.
disappeared. No.
Yeah, I'm back in
that
the
did
pit.
look really bad.
Main goal was to trip myself, but... Oof.
So I don't
That
know
work?
what I've done, but since I went into the pit last time, all I can see is the bonnet of the Mini and about 3 foot of the road.
Okay,
Oh,
so
dear.
I'm going for the LCT 3000 this time.
Hey, that's what I picked.
Wait,
I can't get out of the pit.
So, and if you're unsure what I'm talking about, the truck.
It's almost
The
too big to
box
turn left out of the
truck.
pit immediately.
Excellent. Please, take a few seconds. Doesn't take that long. Just take a few seconds and choose. Please colorize your car. It does make a difference. Every little helps.
Mm-mm.
Did you say the
Mine's
LCT
downloading.
3000?
LCT 3000, yes.
Mhm.
I'm surprised there isn't a
It's
Scout
like 2
International.
above the one we were just
But I'm
putting.
sure somebody will add that.
Give it time.
Scout 800, sorry.
Well, if you want to look out the back, you've got no chance.
I'm going.
Oh,
So,
you need to make a custom skin, DJ.
so
You gotta make a projector games.
I'm going with the empty setup rather than the loaded setup. Oh,
Oh,
my
hang on.
god, the suspension on that. Oh my word, when it drops the car. Wait, this isn't a oh, I got Andy, come back. Just
Hang on, I've got
Just-
to try and put it in reverse somehow.
yeah.
Did you get wedged in the pit?
Look how far I got before I got stuck.
Yep, I did exactly the same.
Oh my god, there's a car in the back of it. Jay, did you choose the loaded setup?
Yes.
Don't do that. Why would you do that? Unloaded. Oh no, there's a car. That's brilliant. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I tried to wave you. That doesn't work.
Just add another ton to the weight of the vehicle. Oh god.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, right. The game has just gone. No, you don't.
The game does not like you phasing into each other.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh no.
Where is the LOD option? Come on, where is it? Monitor view, anti-aliasing, drone positions, dynamic reflections.
Alright, Ducky and
skin.
Graphics.
You'd imagine it's part of the car.
No, there's a LOD scaler. There it is. User LOD 1.
Oh no.
I'm sure there's an additional LOD for multiplayer option. I just can't remember where the hell it is. Dynamic LOD reduction. Yeah, fuck that. Car draw.
God's sake. I've Austin Powers it in the pit lane.
Well, let's start the race then.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, this is a start.
Feel the power. This is a lot of trucks.
So rev the turbo up again.
That's a big turbo. That's a big slow turbo, but yeah.
Oh, it is a turbo.
Full because it's a diesel.
That's not necessarily the case.
I've got no idea where to brake.
I don't think anyone has used a non-turbo diesel truck in about 20 years. They're too inefficient.
Go Army.
Yeah, the army might, but you know, real people. Whoa!
It was a big deal when they finally started putting turbos in the Humvee. Everyone's like, "Oh, yay!"
Forced induction for the win. Oh, sorry, Shauka.
Andy trying to drive me off the road.
I'm way back here.
This thing's a tank.
Someone's beeping. So I've given Redbot less than 1 truck width to overtake me on the right. He's just sitting there.
I don't know where to brake at the end of the straight.
Who's on my left? Is that you, Jay?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
Tad's there.
You're so in my blind spot. I'll break out 100.
Oh, he's... Oh no, never mind.
Oh god, don't downshift like you would a car. It's a diesel.
Oh shit.
Oh.
This engine sound though.
Pro tip: don't go in the gravel.
Oh.
You won't get out again.
Redbot did not leave.
This thing's got so much torque.
Redbot did not leave
It's a
enough.
diesel.
What's the word? Overtake reaction time. But he's managed to fuck the back of my car a bit.
How do I make sure that? How do I even keep this in first gear to try and get it out of them?
Don't accelerate too hard.
If I walk the steering, it might move forward a bit.
Yeah, wiggling the steering does help.
Wait.
Bit like real life
Yep.
and SnowRunner.
Mm-hmm.
I do need to download that.
Wait,
You were so mad when I told you that was how it worked in SnowRunner.
No, yeah, because I mean that's fine. It should, but that's. Does everyone have a car in the back of their truck, by the way, or is it just people who chose to
No.
load?
Not aware.
No, it was only Jay that had it.
And RG bot, Redbot.
I didn't get to see him. I think I started ahead of him.
I'm having to pay a lot more attention to the speed, to the tack in this, because I don't really know when to change a gear in a truck. I don't. The football zebra appears to be for car football, which they haven't implemented yet. I assume that's coming.
For Speed Rocket League.
Like I hope that Live for Speed sees a genuine revival. I'd love to see them with more time and money to spend on this game. This is a great game, but it needs love. It could do with some modern VR tech as well. Pad, how are you so? I'm flat out. Like I think Jay.
And
Jay.
proper server.
No, I think Red wrecked my car when he rammed it because I was going flat out. Like I'd no more acceleration left, and you were going past me. So unless you've got a different setup, that shouldn't be possible. I was at the vehicle at top speed.
Nope.
Yeah, so I think Red knackered my car.
The only thing I've done is change the color.
And very nice it is too.
The amount of collision trouble this game has, football seems like a bad thing to do.
No, because it's what's the word? Top Gear did it. Like that's where Rocket League got its inspiration from, was Top Gear.
Yeah, but in order to do football, you should use an engine that can deal with collisions, and I don't think Need for Speed does collisions that well.
Well, you shouldn't be hitting each other, just the ball. As long as the ball's server side, it should be alright. Pad?
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Hi!
God, the gear ratios are so awful. Like, fourth
diesel gear ratios.
Yeah, fourth is redlining and fifth is no grunt.
Yeah, it sounds like a box truck to me.
That sounds like a diesel.
I still have not managed to get a sub 2 minute lap though.
2 minutes, 2 seconds. Is mine?
Yeah, 2:2:61. It's relaxing though, I can have a nice drink. Are you serious, Big Joe? Are you fucking serious? Please send your setup.
In the UF1. What?
Yeah, but in reality, people at Soccer was, I mean, I don't know, 15 years ago on Top Gear, something like that. But I think what car it was they used. Is that guy
Sixth gear.
Is that guy serious though, asking what setups we're using? Well, I've gone with a lowered setup with improved compression rate to get more. Why would you?
It's part of the reflex of playing this game. Join the server, ask for setup.
Go and Google, because that guy last week, the guy that got angry where we wouldn't tell him the exact track we were on, so he couldn't go and download a setup for the race. That was hilarious. Come on, Jay, roll it. Nah, you fuck. So DPD have all got electric cars, electric vans near us, and I'm pretty sure the van drivers fucking love them. The speed they belt out of our drive is crazy, because they've got all the torques.
That's a good reason to love it.
That's why I love my car. It's got so much torques. All torques, pretty much, I reckon.
Is that with 2 or 3 X's?
Can't use the X's, they're a trade name.
That's true, but
you could spell Tor. You could do Tor triple X, like Tor XXX. That's fine. They haven't got a trademark on that.
People will think you're talking about something else. Right?
I thought the Tor with the triple X was professional range.
All right, Torque's 4 X's then, or 20.
That's why I asked. How many X's are we putting in this? Gosh, you both are just back there.
Yeah,
living your best life.
No, Jay did not hit the corner very well, and I had to brake hard so I didn't just slam into him.
Yeah, using a loaded setup is not a good idea on the brakes because it takes like 3 times as long to brake.
Hey guys, so the cassette player in this is actually modelled with buttons.
Nice.
So I like the way that the.
Can you click them?
No, it doesn't have hand tracking. But the mod's internal views are better than the stock internal views.
Well, that's not saying a lot.
It's not hard, I know. The LODs are still the most awful thing. Like, this is proper Carmageddon level
Who's
of
that
logic.
crash with the gravel?
I don't know, look at the bottom, left, right, who's behind you?
I was going
That's
by
Andy.
too fast.
It's Andy. Oh, yeah, alright, sorry,
I had a
Speedy
feeling.
Gonzales. Didn't realize you were going past so fast you couldn't see it.
And I don't have a very good monitor.
Okay, rejoin on empty.
I would if I could see it.
That doesn't matter. You knew I was there.
No.
Why would what do you think? I just decided to just park for a picnic.
Well,
No,
you might
I was hoping you did.
I mean, most truckers pull over for a piss at some point.
Not during a race. I mean, so I will for the next race. We'll do the trucks again in the next race, and I'll tick the tick box. You've got to pull over and murder a prostitute halfway through. That's traditional.
ETA edition.
Hey, Shulker.
So having this steering wheel not center is nice, but at the same time it's really hard to find the center.
I will give this Logitech one, it's got a big blue band right in the middle at
Yes,
the top.
nice shiny blue band, yes. Why Shaka
Yeah,
going
you really
so
can't
slowly?
fuck
What's
that up.
going on?
I don't know. I have damage or. I check my slot temperature and that should be fine.
Whoa!
No, I'm still no valid RAM target.
Oh god.
Brakes no worky.
Oh dear.
Now who's this I'm coming up on? Excuse me, sir.
Can we reset you?
They're parked in the middle of the road, look out.
So Shaka, my issue, and I think I've gotten away with it, is I keep downshifting too early, so I end up over-revving the vehicle quite badly. But I took a lot of damage very early from Redbot ramming me. That's why Jay's so much quicker than me.
No, I'm just using my gears.
I'm in 6th, what would you like me to do?
Well, I downshifted into 5th to pass you, and then back up into 6th.
If I downshift into 5th, I will push it past Redline.
That's fine.
It's a diesel.
Come on, Big Joe trademark, I'm sure you've got a blue flag here.
What? Now I somehow shook out of my slowness.
Did you put the handbrake on?
Only second?
I'm on. I don't understand. This guy's like out accelerating me. My car is fucked. Like I was going faster than him at the beginning of the hill, and I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of you, considering I'm in 3rd and you're not. You miserable fuck. I can't tell without pressing N a few times. Yeah. So
I have too much experience driving trucks like this.
So this guy is blue flagged, and it does not let me pass, and in fact blocked me, overtook me, and blocked me.
How did he do so well?
And my steering, I can't read my dials because a polygon on my dashboard is now clipping in the front. Oh, okay, AS, that would make sense. That would make sense why people were overtaking me, and I'm not sure what I could do. I vote we don't do that car again at the moment. Maybe, I think actually my issue started when you rammed me. Oh, handbrake turn.
Whoa, careful.
Oh, have we finished? I didn't realise.
Why?
Was there.
Then what happened?
Sorry, DJ.
I fell over very slowly. Okay.
That was too funny.
Is the outside of my truck fucked because the inside is really fucked?
Okay, so I'm going to do the very last car, Formula XRE. Before anybody asks,
what the Pocket UF?
So I'm doing the very last car, and before anybody asks, I know you're gonna fucking ask, the stock setup. That is which setup I'm using. The default one. I'm not fucking with it or downloading it. The stock one.
Which one are you using, the high DF or the low DF?
The stock one. Don't touch it. Pretend the button isn't even there.
Is that high DF or low DF?
Have you clicked on it?
Yes.
Well, don't fucking click on it then. Anyway,
I was trying to change the colours.
All cars are the same. The top setup is always the default. So high DF.
Right.
Wait, there's gears?
No. Oh, it might have 2 gears. What? Hold on. Yeah. Why is it start at 50% charge?
Hang on. What's at 50% charge?
Ducky, what do you drive?
If you put it at 100% charge, it'll weigh more.
Wow.
Oh my lord! No, it's got one. It's got one gear. Ducky, what do you drive, by the way? Out of curiosity. I just used 1.2% battery getting out the pits. Oh, I love this. This is just like my Tesla. This is amazing.
This is nice.
This is unstable.
Oh, I want to change gear. I can't.
This is unstable in a controller. Oh my god.
Oh, the brakes are so nice.
My battery, 46.4, 46.3, 46.2.
Hi, Dad.
Wait. No, RG Redbot. Drive your car properly. Regen. Coast. Remember, everyone is equal. That's the important thing. Oops, I just pressed the wrong button. That's the important thing. Everyone is exactly equal. So if we all run out of battery, well, that's fine. But that means you don't want to just hoon it.
Where'd you go, DJ?
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Again, I told you it's quite...
No.
But I'm curious to see how the batteries go on that. I really am.
Oh God, this is high downforce.
This thing will get away from you.
Oh, it forgot my colours. There is no regen.
It doesn't have a horn. How much weight would that add? It's a speaker.
So, no. So, RG, I believe. All right. So, okay. So, if you drive real cars on real racetracks and you drive them as hard as you can drive them, you will die. Your car will crash and it will not make it. Unless it's a Formula 1 car, you cannot drive it as hard as you can. This is something you have to learn. If you hoon it, you will run out of battery. Now, not having regen does strike me as a little bit weird because they are quite big on that.
Yeah, it does have regen. I'm using the regen button and it's recharging.
Wait, what?
There's a regen button?
Oh,
There's a regen button.
Is it the left paddle?
No, it's the number 1 button on my steering wheel.
Oh, good. I don't know what that is on an Xbox control.
It's not triangle. It's not.
I can't rev before it turns green.
How do you know, Jay? What does it say?
Because I set it in the settings.
How do you know? You said it's regenning. How do you know?
Because it cancels the input onto the thing and the battery goes up.
Right, you know.
Does it help if I push the talk? So if I push the regen button.
Oh, there's no gears.
The input stops, so it holds the speed that it's at without sort of putting any more into the motors, and the battery gauge goes up.
What button was that? So that's new, I think.
We need to find. It needs to find the button.
In the settings, it was regen button, and it was unassigned.
Right. So, because I would recommend to do it like a real car, it will be shift down. Buttons 1.
But you need to shift down to put it into reverse if you need it.
Or shift up there. Where are you seeing regen? Where?
I think it was button options, controls.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
Then...
Button 2.
Bear with me.
Are you sure you didn't just turn on the speed limiter?
No, it wasn't speed.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
What is it then?
It's a shame you can't dual use it.
You should be able to. No, you should be able to enjoy yourself.
I'm looking.
You just
Accelerate
make...
brake.
It's on buttons 2. What, reset car? Huh? Reset car, speed limiter, traction control, ignition, zoom in, zoom out, VR click, escape, virtual keyboard, talk, up, down, left, right. There's no regen here.
Ignition apparently is button 1.
Right, but it's not the ignition.
That's.
Oh my god, you have to turn off the ignition in order to coast, in order to use the regen.
What a load of bollocks.
Oh,
That's gaming right there.
Let me try. So you're talking about hypermiling it here. Okay, 47 point. Nah, you're talking bollocks, Jay. All you did is you just turned off the engine. There's no regen. 46.5, 46.5, 46.5. Nah. Jay is talking out his bumhole.
So what am I doing then?
You're turning the engine off. Yes, you're turning the engine off. There's no regen.
Oh.
You just turn the engine off.
Is that why there's no input?
Yes, because you turn the engine off.
Does it show that I don't drive an electric car?
Well, yeah. So, yeah, Ducky, I'm curious. What do you drive, by the way? Don't say an XFR either. So, again, one person's now in the wrong car.
Well, you're not wrong.
Well, I'll restart. Because we don't have regen. Also, there's at least one person in the wrong fucking car.
Which person? Which car?
The guy behind me. Oh, there we go. No, it's I can't remember who it was now.
You gotta use your imagination for this part.
So I recommend if you think you're going to run out of battery, you don't want to hoon it. And as everybody knows, a doubling of speed is a squaring of air resistance. So it's mostly flat out down the straight you want to avoid. We've lost Jucky, we've lost Jay, we've lost Andy. So a lot of modern electric cars, they've got paddles, and you use the left paddle to apply extra braking in order to apply regen. That's kind of going away now. Why am I going faster than you, Schalke? The fuck?
I'm keeping it out of range. Don't know whether I should.
That is dangerous being so close.
Brakes like a motherfucker.
Yeah, this is really good brakes.
It's got, so, Zacchaeus, again, if you drive an electric car or a bike, you'll learn they are the best thing. Because I put my foot down, and I always have all the torque. No fucking about with gears, not being in the right ratio, nothing about it. Foot down, go.
And go as much as go there is.
Electric cars are the best. I mean, more of an issue with a real electric car is worrying about the battery overheating. So the Tesla actually runs aircon over the battery to keep it cool.
I thought it was water cooled.
No, it uses the aircon. It uses the, it's got heating and cooling systems, and they are loud. So when you put the car in track mode, the first thing that happens is you hear all of it. It goes, and it starts to chill the battery as low as it can. But yeah, it uses the air compressor and the aircon system. Okay, now I'm going to be good. I'm good. 10% a lap. Now it should have regen, and you should have to worry about it because that is a part of Formula E driving. I'm guessing. Well, I don't know which
Didn't
Formula.
have enough buttons.
No, you don't have to do anything. You just take your foot the accelerator, and then it regens. Like
While you're braking?
When you take your foot off the accelerator in an electric car, it will then apply reverse torque through the motors and then capture the electricity that way.
Doesn't that depend on your driving mode?
Only if you're not an idiot and you don't... Okay, Andy, when you get your car, never ever ever take it out of B. Don't do it, I will shout at you. Keep it in B. Because when I test drove the Mini, the first thing the guy did was, we'll turn off the one pedal driving, you don't want that. And I'm like, dude, I said to you, I have to buy an electric car. And you immediately tried to get me to turn off one of the best things about electric cars, which is the stoppy pedal. You pretty much don't use it. It has no purpose. You ran out of fuel. How the fuck did you run out so quickly?
They haven't figured out how to do regen properly yet.
Well, no, there is no regen. That's my point. And this
No. He just said that they're gonna add it in the chat.
Oh, okay. But he just said
apparently the coding is more complicated than they wanted to.
Well, he said he's out of fuel, but I don't see how unless he chose a lower setup.
I also ran out of fuel.
I'm at 30%. What are you doing?
It started me off with 30% fuel, so
I started
me with 50.
to 60%.
Yeah, 50. I didn't change it.
Yeah, I didn't change it either. We're doing just
so,
fine.
Andy, you know you joked about a fully charged battery weighs more.
Yes.
Do you know how if you have a pair of AA batteries, one fully charged, one not, how can you tell which one's charged?
Lick it.
No. Genuinely, how can you tell?
One's bouncy.
One's bouncing. No, one bounces.
Seriously?
Try it. There's videos on YouTube. It's the weirdest thing. A fully charged battery bounces. An empty battery does not bounce on like a table. It's really a thing. It's to do with the alignment of the plates and nothing so.
Physics.
Even if I start at 30%, I'm still going to finish with enough. I mean, I'm not driving it on the limit because I have to save enough charge to get home.
Bollocks.
No, I do. Oh god, hold on, who's this in front of me with that? Go on, Schalke, you can do it. Put it in limp mode.
So I've got a 30-second penalty and my battery light's flashing even though I'm on like 40% and I've also got a stop-go penalty, 30-second penalty for pits.
But I found the same thing. My favourite car in Forza is the Taycan, because there's no fucking about with gears. All the torque, all the time, now and what's going on. I love it. And every time I've messed up on a real racetrack, it has invariably been because I was in too high a gear, too low a gear. I was halfway through changing gear. I had to change gear halfway around the corner. Every time I have spun off track, it has been gear related, 100% of the time. If you can give me a car that has perfect torque all the time and no gears, I'm in Hog's Heaven, no matter what it does or does not sound like. And that's the other thing. In the Impreza, it's loud enough so I can't hear the tyres skid on a racetrack, which is not good. That's one sound you really do want. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is now my favourite car in the game.
This is a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, no regen's weird though. It's not that hard. Even if you just do it so taking your foot off the accelerator halves it.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah. 18% battery.
And no reflow.
Does it not have a really slow, like... It's got no handbrake either.
Oh, I'm stuck. Damn.
Oh, yes it does. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that car. That's great. It's odd. It's really good. We've currently only using approved cars. So we've just done an electric car. I have a battery light. I wonder what the lights mean. Oh, that's... But yeah, we've just done electric Formula E cars. No regen though. What the fuck?
Mr. Bean was best.
The Mr. Bean car was quite tricksy.
Hilariously bad.
Okay. Let's see
What's the trick to save on the battery?
I don't know. So, Shaukat, before we do it, go to the pits and check info. What did you set your battery percentage to? What's your...
I already increased it, but I guess I was around 15%.
Oh, 15. Okay, mine was at 50. I didn't change it. It was just at 50.
Yeah, because that's your fuel was on your normal setup.
Okay, so we're going to do the UF 1100T. This is the one below the football.
Not bad for plan.
Yeah, but we should go through them all and find the ones that we like, because I can on the server set ones as you're not allowed those, you are allowed those. But yeah, take a few seconds, take a couple of seconds, and choose a nice colour for your car.
1100T.
This is going to be a batshit mini. This has got sequential cut, and I think more horsepower. This is supercharged, I think.
It's downloading.
I mentioned before I used to have a mate with a supercharged mini. I can't remember when he was running, but he couldn't find the differential that the car would take. So what happened is it would destroy the diff, because you can't get a very big differential in a mini, and all the ones he could buy were small and didn't have enough. Well, they didn't last. Hopefully this car does not suffer from a differential tearing itself to pieces. My car is a piece of... I can change the colour of the calipers on this, and I'm going to give that a full 10 out of 10. Oh, this is...
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're speeding in the pit lane already.
This is understeer. Oh, look at the turbo gauge on the A-pillar. Nice. Again, Ducky, Red, we are on the Discord server. Feel free to join. We're on a public channel called Livestreams. The brakes are shit in this car. I used to have one of those little gear change indicators. They're spot on. Perfect. I like the way my roll cage is bright green. This pleases me. There is an unapproved mod method, but I was just gonna... There's so many approved mods, it didn't seem worth it. Feel free to join the Discord and chat with us, by the way, if you just want to chinwag. Oh, it's front-wheel drive. That's a lot of wheel spin. Okay.
God.
Oh
no. Oh God.
Big Joe just rammed Ducky by the looks of it.
Oh.
And then someone rammed Jay. But it's
Hi,
okay.
Jay.
I put Jay back on the straight and narrow.
No, you didn't.
Briefly
Who
did.
was that?
It was definitely
The ghost
Tab
of
and not
Ted.
me.
Yeah,
there you go.
let's say. Actually, let's blame Ducky because he's not in the voice chat, so he can't defend himself. Fuck's sake,
Okay.
Ducky. Fuck's sake, man.
Rude. So rude.
Why would you make a race car and not give it 6 gears?
We've got some with 7.
Yes, but why would you put a supercharger in your Mini and not give it an extra gear?
Because that's expensive.
And ABS.
Basically
Wait!
extra gear.
Not in the game.
Shao Kahn, I'm not sure if that was a join on empty or victims freeze, but what you did is you crashed, drove on the track in front of me, and then braked really hard.
Yeah. A bit earlier, and it would have been.
Yes.
Fine.
But that actually looked like you were actively out to get me. This car drifts like anything.
Yeah, it does. It's got places it wants to be, and it doesn't care if you don't want to go. Oh, new person. Let's see how long it takes him to realize that we're not in usual normal cars.
Whoopsie, understeer. My keyboard just fell over as well. It's got a lot of understeer because it's got a lot of power in a front-wheel drive car. Okay. So Redbot is there. I think he's going to try and late brake. I mean, good luck. I mean, I'm a disaster at the best of times.
Doesn't seem to work out for any of us when we try.
Sorry about that, Ted.
Sometimes it does.
No, you're fine. You got distracted and went into the grass anyway.
Shao Kahn,
Yeah, I was actually looking at the phone.
I don't know if you noticed, Shao
Oh,
Kahn,
no.
this car does have a sequential cut, so you don't need to bounce the accelerator when changing gears.
You do, however, need to brake to make this turn, Jay. Come on.
Shut up. Where's the steering assist on this thing?
What,
Yeah.
power steering on a Mini?
No,
Where-
steering assist.
Steering assist.
On a Mini?
On a Mini? Where would you put it?
In the game,
What do you mean steering assist? What does that mean?
auto steering.
Well, that's not steering assist, is it? That's just... Well, you can click AI and then just watch the AI rather than your own car.
Was it? It's reading something in a prediction for the future. Once cars get so good at driving themselves, people are just going to start jaywalking left and right. All the cars started going to the shop rather than physical breakdowns for mental or psychological breakdowns.
well,
They're
this is-
stressing out for all these jaywalkers.
Well, I can make you a prediction, Tad, and I don't think I'm wrong on this one. I can predict the end of manually driven cars. So give it another, let's say 15 years. Let's say the majority of cars will be self-driving or have high-level autonomous aids. So even now in Europe, city braking is a requirement. So city braking is when you're doing less than 17 miles an hour. If someone steps out in front of you, the car will take control away from you, override the accelerator, and it will brake. That's already law. It's not going to take long before a bunch of 13-year-old arsehole boys are going to work out on a self-driving car, a fully self-driving car. I don't mean one with a steering wheel, I mean level 3 or above, level 4 or above. If you stand out in the front of the road and there's an autonomous car driving along, what's it going to do? This is going to follow you.
Stop.
No, yeah, wait, stop. You can grief the car. The car can't do anything. It can't beep at you. That's not how it works. So the kids will start griefing cars, and they'll learn they can jump out in front of a self-driving car, and it will stop. Teenage boys will start doing this a matter of course, until one day they jump out.
Some arsehole meets a Land Rover.
Until they jump out in front of a non-self-driving car, and that will be the end of self-driving cars. Guarantee. Of non-self-driving. Why would you have a dangerous car that a person is in control of? That's what will happen. I don't know when. 25 years maybe. But that will be the end of what we have come to love about cars. Will be teenage boys. I would put money on that being a reliable.
They're probably doing wheelies on a fucking push bike in front of you.
Yeah. There's already been indications that the first generation of self-driving cars will be bullied by people who are driving their own car. Because you can shove them out the way. If you swerve into one, it will slam on. Towards one, it will slam on. So you can just sort of bully it. You can just, if you creep out in front of it, it will always let you past. Shit. Didn't lose it. Nearly though. Oh, I fucked my clutch. Come on, baby. One more lap. That's all I need.
Oh Oh my gosh, I've got to fight this steering wheel so hard because I fucked up my steering.
Tam, have you driven something with a high level of autonomy yet?
No.
So, I don't do anything in the Tesla. I just sit there, and sometimes I go, oh, and I put my foot on the brake, I cover the brake, and I'm just touching it, and you can feel the brake pedal move away from your foot as the car is deciding to brake. It's really good, really genuinely impressive, and like I said, there's all the joy of driving, razzing down B roads, but when you're on a motorway and you're doing 300 miles, there is no joy of driving. You want the computer to do it.
Yeah,
it's boring.
Really? No. Yep.
But I believe Teslas have now done coast to coast in the US with no one touching the wheel. You just let it do it. The closest you have to do is
interstate driving's easy.
Yeah, the closest you have to do is you have to
when
park
you go
it.
through towns and everything comes to a
but it
screeching halt.
But it can do that. That's fine. But the only thing you have to do is you have to park it in the charging bay. It can't do that
Why not?
because they don't support
Not
that
yet.
sort of shit. Yeah. But
Is there not some sort of sensor that they could put on the charging bay that's like,
sensor.
I'm a charger, and it
Well,
reverses?
Every single Tesla charger looks identical, so the car can work it out, but it's not currently there yet. Not sorry.
What was it? Did you see the picture of someone drew a "Do Not Pass" line around an autonomous car with salt, and it just
good joke.
it just sat
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
freaking out, going,
Yeah.
"I can't go anywhere."
Yeah, it's a good joke, but it's not true. That was a bunch of students doing it was an art installation. But yeah, they drew a white circle all the way around the car. You're not allowed to pass white lines on the road, except of course you are in a whole bunch of circumstances. But yeah, that's why there's no level 3 or 4 autonomy things yet. You reckon across over 9 years' time? That's very soon.
Chris, it takes a long time to shuffle through old cars.
The actual rules on jaywalking, because obviously in America it's a big deal, but UK it's kind of.
It is actually,
So-
from what I understand, illegal in the UK, but over in France you will get
In the
fucking
UK,
big time fine.
in the UK, it is if you is an A road or better, cars have right of way. Otherwise, pedestrians have right of way.
Wow.
So if it's an A road, you can't walk out in front of it. All right, so we'll go with something a bit sillier. So I'm going for the Vaco. Specifically, the lawnmower. Before anybody asks, for fuck's sake, default setup.
What's the work?
Wake.
setup? Oh, it has a blade underneath it.
I'm not finding it.
On.
The Vaco, is there
I
somewhere?
am actually seeing the Bond car, though, the three-wheeler Bond car.
We'll keep looking.
Becco 6000.
So,
Oh God!
Ducky, again, I'm just going to case you are allowed in the voice chat, but I am going to check with our rules master, which is Shauka. Shauka, what are the rules when in the lawnmower about using the grass to overtake? Warning: rallycross tires on a road track.
Go
Okay.
off-road.
Okay, so I'm going to click on. Wait, there's race and work. Okay, I'm just going to stick it on race. I'm not going to change anything. It is the wrong tires, but we're all on the wrong tires.
Gotta click the race preset.
just keep the lawnmower blades off. Whatever the default is, don't touch it. Just we're all on.
Race or work? Or what?
Don't touch it. See?
Don't touch.
Hold on, does this not have any gears? Oh, this might be a very brief race. I
No,
don't
it's
think it has any.
one gear.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
What, you've got flames on yours?
Mm,
I
Yeah.
got flames.
There's two skins for that.
No, there's 9 skins for this tractor.
I only
Yeah, and
saw
2 of them are for flame.
I only saw 4 skins. Willy. Oh, please, can you guys
this
restart?
fellow has flames.
Me having to type in restart with the mouse is so awkward. Right. Oh, wait, does it not have a neutral?
Oh, it has a review mirror.
Don't rev. I don't think it has a neutral.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, Jay. Could I have been any more clear?
I'd already started.
And Big Joe. And Big Joe.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
just restart. Just
Yeah,
restart.
it does not have a neutral.
does not have a...
I'm not even touching the pedal and it's fucking accelerating.
Well, then put your foot on the brake. No, you did. Once you've started, you'll be rolling.
There's no horn.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, there's no horn.
Okay. Don't accelerate. We're not restarting. If you screw it up, this is on your own...
Who is banging?
That's the engine idling, but it sounds like the beginning of Flash Gordon. Boom, 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 flash! Ah!
Wow. I can't believe that there was only 2 of us that did that.
This feels like...
If you ram me, I'm going to...
We listen to
kick you in the
DJ.
bollock.
This sounds... Oh, this is a bit twitchy at full speed, which is... It's 60 miles an hour!
Look out, people!
Okay, I'm losing speed up the corner. Oh, Joe hit Jay. Fuck's sake, Joe.
That's 3 times that guy's rammed into me.
The things my steering wheel is doing.
Yeah, don't have even a single accident.
No! Joe! He actually just rammed me. What a
Yeah,
dick.
he's being an absolute arse.
Yeah, again...
Ow.
I don't
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's 3 of us that went then.
I don't... Okay, well...
That's fine.
Just restart. I don't think it's
There's no
negative.
handbrake.
Yeah, so, I don't know if Joe's in the chat, but it's very important to note, even though we are racing silly cars, full racing rules still apply here.
I can't... Apparently I was kicked for...
Crimes against humanity.
If you skip the lights and just razz off, you'll get kicked.
Come on, light.
Hey, that's
Basically,
my
don't put your finger on the throttle until it's green.
Can you not macro? Possibly, Malcolm, but I'm out of buttons on my steering wheel that I can reliably press. And there is a macro for that, yes. You should be playing this fine. This is awesome. This is awesome anyway. And now we have an even wider selection of cars and lawnmowers. Wait,
What's
what
the
lawnmower?
braking like in this? Because
Pretty good, but the cornering's not. What lawnmower has got an engine temperature light?
Oh,
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ, Jay, what did you do? Handbrake to
yeah,
it?
this turning. This turning, though. Wait, it can get through the rocks.
Oh, does gravel mean nothing to this vehicle? Oh yes, because you're on
It doesn't seem to.
you're on rallycross tyres. Now, does that have a handbrake? Yes, it does have a handbrake. Seems unlikely. Are you in VR,
We need to
Andy,
get
or
my
Pancake?
lawnmower.
no, just pancake.
Okay.
We've
So
got an
it's-
old Cub Cadet lawnmower, and it's got a Harley freaking engine inside of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should do 2 laps and then just decide that's the winner and choose another vehicle because the top speed is 60.
Yes. It's not even 60.
Seemed like 56, 58.
Yeah.
58,
I can't tell.
59.
I haven't got the cheaty dash on because I'm not a cheat. Okay, late braking. Got a trail brake round. That's it. In. Kiss the apex. You're a bit
Do
slow.
you
Kiss-
even need to stop?
Do you even need to brake? Like,
Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Try not braking for this corner, Andy.
That's
See
the
how
real-
it goes. Here. You're on the wrong side of the track as well.
yes.
Hey, Jay.
Oh.
Oh, there goes Andy. Yep.
Well, you break one way or the other.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I didn't
See a yellow
realise you were
flag.
behind me.
No suspension means that the curbing is particularly painful on the
Holy
motion rate.
shit!
So, this has all of the disadvantages of electric cars, 1 gear, and none of the advantage of electric cars because it's got torque curve like a go-kart.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Jay, I just...
I'm under the ground.
Yeah, we're only going to do 2
Oh,
laps, I
God.
think. This would be good on
Dark 314.
We should have done
Liz.
this on a go-kart track, really.
And
rather than
WRC. Oh, same person.
Here's Schalke. Bye, Schalke.
Wow,
Bus
this
wanker.
turning is exotic.
So when you get going fast, I can feel the suspension bottoming out on the motion rig because the motion rig starts to go burp, 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 burp. So that's a good indication I'm going too fast, but it's usually too late by that point, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to brake for this corner because it's a hill and you lose all your speed on the way in anyway. So, Shauka, can you please press your macro? Because Jay did not make it out of the pit lane before he rolled the car. He literally, instead of driving down the pit lane, decided to go through the traffic cones and flip his car.
I braked and it just decided to do whatever it was going to do.
You braked and cornered at the same time.
Yeah, and it just carried on going.
Well, yeah, it brakes. You don't brake and corner. We've been over this. I can actually check my messages. Malcolm, that's not true. Lots of people playing on controllers, it's fine. You just have to get a controller that's not shit, and learn to be gentle with it. You
have to turn the sensitivity way down.
Yeah. But... Yeah, not the linearity. Like, the thing is, you don't have to, but you have a Steam controller. You run it through Steam, use the gyro turning. That would be amazing on this. Gyro steering. Just the gyros full stop on the Steam controller are the best thing. Like, I tried to play Borderlands on the gyro and I couldn't because I can't bother to relearn a new control system. But if gyros were older and had been around longer, they are so much better than analog sticks. But gyro steering on this would be spot on. There's plenty of configs out there. I'm sure I linked them to you before.
Okay, who was that cheating just going around that corner like completely across the grass?
Try
someone that
something.
knows how to party.
Off-roading is not so bad on this, so...
It's because you've got off-road tyres on this.
Almost lost it. Oh, I did. Oh.
Come on.
Damn.
Speed. Speed. Wait, how come Ducky hasn't been kicked? There we go. Oh, I've just redlined it. I'm now actually going along redlining it. But it's a shame the game doesn't simulate water temperature.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, I came in an acceptable second then. Oh, whoa, no suspension.
I appreciate the try. It just rolled me upside down on the floor.
Okay. I need something a little bit more open. There is a old
station wagon.
V8. What's the station wagon? Oh, the CX.
Reminds me of a
CX
Citroen
wagon.
ZX.
Sure, CX wagon it is. This is going to be pretty slow as well, I think, but shouldn't be. It's going to be heavy as well.
Wagon bad. Ducky is officiated. The wagon is shit.
Well, you know what? I don't disagree with you. I suspect it will be. Why do I have to create a special colour scheme for this one? I haven't had to name the rest.
Come on, download. Come on, internet, please.
So, I mean, I've played racing games since year dot, and the thing is, I've had the most fun in the slowest cars as a rule. Like, the cars I've had the most fun in, it's been like, you know, the stock Honda Civic, not the ultra mega Ferrari.
There's no wiggle room for screw-ups with something like that.
Oh, wait. Okay, so, I'm inside the car. So, first of all, whoever modelled the dash, it's flipped the car left to right, so all the text is back to front. Then, there's a remote control on the dash for the illumination.
RGB lights.
Yeah, and then on the dash, it actually has my number plate. That's so cool. It's got Recaro seats, but the text is back to front. Yeah, this is a Volkswagen Polo, isn't it?
No, Citroen ZX.
No, it's not. This is the Polo estate.
You sure?
The Citroen was curvier than this.
That would be...
Oh, could be. The wheels are from a Lancia. The back is from a Polo. I'm not sure about the front.
Volvo.
Could be a Volvo front, yeah. Because they always put. They don't, get into trouble. And yes, we should also try the Morgan Red. We'll do that in a bit.
Might take me that long to download this. Damn.
You have to download.
At least give me a progress.
It was already here.
Tad, I would just choose a different car and come back if I were you. I suspect that's not downloading.
Oh, it'll get there eventually, but the race will already be going. That's fine.
Hold on a
Y'all
minute.
have fun.
This car isn't turbocharged.
Why would it be?
I wonder if the cigarette lighter works.
The what works?
Cigarette lighter.
Ah. Yeah,
Let me stick my thumb on it and try it.
I saw a picture of one of those that goes, "What?" Someone said, "What's this?" And they said, "A teachable moment for an inquisitive child left alone in a car." I go, "Oh yes, the closest I I've spat on them, because you get all of the sugar in your saliva caramelize instantly, and you get a lovely sweet smell." I'm just looking at so this dash is actually quite nicely modelled overall. The hazard light's in a stupid place, so it's definitely an American car.
It reminds me a bit of the Passat, to be honest.
Hey! The front's more like a Rover. Yeah, but I said they'll take bits from different cars so they don't get into trouble.
And then Austin estate, is it? Austin Maestro.
Possibly. Some of the devs are British, so that is a possibility. Like this track set in Britain, for example. So this feels much more like driving a real car on a racetrack. Like, I've driven cars like this on racetracks. This feels spot on. Horrible. It's like, I did a Skoda Octavia, and it was kind of going, I shouldn't be here, we shouldn't be doing this, but I'll use all my electronics to try and stop you being killed.
Oh, wow. You've got to fight this one.
Well, yes, it's a European or Japanese front-wheel drive estate car, but you've decided to take onto a racetrack. Or in Ducky's case, up off the racetrack.
Oh no.
I'm assuming this is a big...
What lap are y'all on?
I've just started lap 2.
Oh, okay. I'm only a lap down. That's fine.
Oh! It's a long car, isn't it, Schalke?
I don't know what that would imply for the driving.
When you brake, it doesn't want to brake in a straight line, it wants to twist. So you just start... I did the same thing, it just starts to sort of pirouette.
Oh!
It's got nice floor mats, though. They're
a
bit low poly.
The old Volvo 940s in the snow were definitely very fun.
I haven't checked the back seats. Good, there's nobody in them.
Oh.
Hey!
In the state car.
Yeah, it's very easy to get it sideways when you start to brake hard. I mean, you can fix that. You can start tweaking the brake balance, but that's where, as I said, he who the best setup wins, not he who is the best driver wins. This also, I don't know if you can't really see it, Schalke, but the tyres on this car are so skinny. Like you would definitely be having an interesting time on a racetrack with tyres that wide. Oops, daisy.
Oop, someone new connected. Let's find out how long it takes him before he just throws a F1 car at it.
Well, we haven't. I think maybe people are actually getting a little bit more etiquette with that now. You never know. Be nice. It boggles my mind when we're all in like UF1s and then someone joins in an F1 car. It's like, dude, like, what are you doing? If there's an admin, he'll kick you, and if there's not, I suspect people care about their race record, don't they? Because, you know, even if you join a UF1 race in a BF1, you get a win. A win is a win. That's why I feel the game should let you force stock much easier than it is. I've just
at all?
It's got a roof rack. No, you can force stock, but it's very awkward. What's happened? What's happened to Jay?
Jay, what's the matter?
Either that's Jay just typed something wrong.
That is Ramage.
Oh, Ducky has significant overlap. Can he capitalise on it though? Yeah, I'm giving you a car width. You're not getting any more though. I need to give you one. So this car is basically a boat. Oh, Shauka! Oh, that was contact, I think.
Not giving the beat.
But yeah, trail braking's more important in these type of cars because you don't want to do massive, heavy braking. You want to spread your braking out as much as you can and take everything smoothly. Smoothly, Ducky, smoothly. Your best lap is your most boring one. It's like the opposite of dating.
I don't know. I found that pretty boring as well recently.
The rig, by the way, it's so.
What have I already done to break my car?
It's so wallowy on this track, on this car. Like it's just leaning heavily around the corners. It's good. I wish I could put the stereo on.
Relaxing.
I've got the aircon on. Yeah, it's nice. It's got an aftermarket stereo someone's fitted, like a chavvy mid-90s one.
My arm's in the way. I can't see that.
And what's wrong with a Chevy mid-90s CD stereo?
That's why I've got my Impreza.
Who said there was anything wrong?
So my Impreza's a Type R, so it did not come with a stereo. So it has an aftermarket double-din stereo with a cassette player, equalizer, and CD player in it, which I've still got, and it all still works. Yeah, but it's quite fun because I've got a headphone to cassette adapter, which is quite fun. But the CD player has no anti-skip because there was no such thing as anti-skip in '99. And this is in a Type R Impreza with BCS coilovers, so it has no chance. It has zero chance of playing any music whatsoever. Like anything you do in the car, and it will skip. So I just use the cassette player.
I had one of those CD players where you just listen to a CD when you're not driving.
Yes. But this isn't. This one was probably £1,200–1,500 of CD player. This is a very high-end Sony multi-din graphic equalizer. It's mad. And as I said, I test drove an awful lot of cars to work out my new car.
Same as ones that used to be fitted by Halfords.
Well, Halfords would have fitted it, I'm sure. But I said, I test drove an awful lot of cars, and it only crossed my mind at the end of all my test drives, none of them had CD players. So there are only 2 cars on the market that come with a CD player now. And as I said, the Tesla next year, the January model, doesn't even come with a radio. It now becomes an optional extra that you could buy. Because it's just, no one uses them. They are gone. So you just stream... Why would you use a radio? Why would you? What possible use would you have to use radio? No, not Bluetooth. Just now you are getting a bit old, mid-school. But yeah, I would just stream the BBC radio via the iPlayer or whatever it's called. You just stream it. You don't actually need to waste very precious RF bandwidth streaming shit through the air. You just shove it on the internet.
But they're still going through the air.
Yeah, they are, but not forever.
On an RF bandwidth.
Yeah, but that you can get an awful lot of data through that. But there's no radio station, Jay, that you listen to that doesn't also stream itself at the same time.
There's a lot of radio stations that I listen to that don't broadcast at all. They're literally that's not a radio
station. That's not a radio station, then, is it?
They were radio stations, but they're now just online only.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. That's where it's going. But there are no radio stations that don't also transmit. Okay, this is my favourite car, and we're never ever doing any other car ever again. Winner!
This car is fucking horrible.
I love it. It's great. It feels like a massive estate car that should not be on a racetrack, which is exactly what it is.
This is pretty much like me driving every fucking day. It's horrid.
ADX 100.
What's JDX 100? What's that?
Or the Mitsubishi 3000.
That's a Volvo. The JDX 100 is a Volvo, isn't it? Look at it. Look at it. That's a Volvo. That's a racing Volvo. Yeah, sure. JDX.
It's a touring car.
Yeah, JDX 100 then.
Downloading mod. Oh, he wants the R30. Yeah.
No, the front.
JDX
He wanted Mitsubishi.
The front, the back's a GTR, but the front is definitely Volvo.
What?
No,
The
there's
JDX?
I was talking about a different one.
The JDX 100. That's
Yes,
that's the car we're
it's
doing.
yellow.
Please do
It's
not.
pretty low down.
It's got a huge arse. What anybody asks, we're going with
It
the.
looks more like a BMW to me with dual headlights and the silver grille.
Which
Central
config?
grille
Oh,
is-
yes. Please choose stock setup rather than drift setup. The drift setup being the default setup. So top right in the pits, please choose stock.
We are playing stock. Don't touch it.
Yeah,
Don't touch it.
but this Shouters where the stock option is not stock, just to make life particularly confusing. Hold on, let me look at the front of someone's car.
So we are using the setting called stock.
The setting called stock, yeah.
We will red.
Oh, I guess it could be BMW.
Well, it hasn't got any indicator stock, so it must be.
Again, looking at the dash. Oh, it's got nice seats though. It's Chaser. Anyway, if you spin around the first corner, you probably chose the drift setup. I would recommend you choose the stock setup, which is not the stock setup. Great. All they have to do is call it underscore stock or something. Oh! Zebra, it'd be nice if the game actually has mechanical sympathy as a gameplay feature, and I like that. What's in the middle? There's a dash in the middle that says 6, I don't know what it means. There's something on the dash. Oh, the dash is completely fucked. Like, the lights aren't even in the right place. The back of it's a Mercedes, and I think it's got R32 wheels. Wow. So do you guys forget this is a heavy touring car? But yeah, nice first corner. Well done, everyone. The brake pedal is the one in the middle.
No, it's not. It's the one on the left.
Well, this explains.
Unless it's the clutch.
Well, Tad, if you've got the same steering wheel as everybody else, you can use the clutch as the brake because you don't need much force to press the clutch.
Oh.
Follow me for
No,
the
I
life
just
hacks.
stuck it out.
Oh my god!
I cut off half the range.
It's
Okay.
heavy.
That brakes like a Tesla. You put your foot down, a burning smell happens, and it car doesn't slow down very much. Wow, I stomped on the brakes at about 150 then.
American braking.
There's a bit Audi / BMW.
Yeah, it's a little bit BMW from the front, Mercedes rear headlights and stuff, I think. I couldn't say which Mercedes, I'm not that sad. Then I think R32 bonnet.
Damn! Oh, it timed me out downloading that.
So for some
Yeah.
reason, there's no brake lights that work on this. They've been smoked out. So red bot's in front of me, and I can't see him braking. I like the way though, because I'm in VR, I can look down. I can see for a fact I'm in a racing seat. It's nice, and I'm not wearing a harness because I can see the holes where the harness should be.
This is an accepted mod.
This is an official accepted mod. Yeah, the dash is utterly broken, isn't it?
Well, they
I do
probably
wonder what
model
they
them
will
on
fail
American.
if this passes.
Yeah,
By unapproved mods are better.
yeah. This is what I
Yeah,
mean,
fair
Ducky. I
enough.
mean, surely they will go back and get stuff fixed. Like the dash is just completely borked on this.
British. For
But
reverse. I
would-
bet it's fine the other way around.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's that. But as I said, Ducky, there's plenty of approved mods to go through. Like we haven't even driven every car once yet. And I don't think we'll get to till next time. So, the problem with the unapproved mods is that you're gonna have literally everything, aren't you?
If we want to do the sledge, then we would have to do the unapproved ones.
Yes.
It will go out of season if we don't do it this time.
Shouldn't do. We've still got. Well, I've still got several more days.
I have my mod.
Why don't you get your mod approved? I have to say, I've been tempted to chat with Andy about getting some mods done. Like, get maybe
It's
like
Red Bull 2010.
the Carmageddon car or something. Oh my god, I braked at 200!
Yeah, I think the brakes need adjusting on this.
Right. They don't, it's just heavy. This is my worry about when I'm taking the Tesla on track next year, that it's going to be like this. That you brake and it goes, nah. I've got the 20-inch wheels, I've got the Brembos, I've got the pads are not drilled, which does concern me slightly, but it's got the better brake fluid, but it's got more, better boiling point. Oh, Redbot did not leave, what's the word? Room. A tweak car. Tweak. Oh, you mean it's not a real model from? It's not a model from scratch. I mean, that's fine. Just go onto like a Carmageddon webpage and just download some of the old Carmageddon mods. And there's no lack of low poly free CC cars out there, though. You could just get one. I mean, there's lots.
So the grip setup is really nasty.
Well, it's a heavy car. I mean, this is again, this is like the Skoda Octavia. It's big and it's heavy.
No, I can't download this.
There's a poly, yeah, but what is the poly? Out of curiosity, is it 65,000? Again, I will say this again: there is no lack of low polygon models on the internet. 32K is a very interesting choice. So to me, 32K is not low poly. To me, 32K is high poly. So my background is professional racing games. I go back to PlayStation 2 era. 32,000 polys. We'd have laughed at the artists if that said what they wanted. To me, that's still high poly. Well, it breaks in a nice straight line though, so that's good. That was the wrong gear. I had to come down to first for that gear corner. But 32K polys is not a problem. Unity, until very recently, had a 65,000 poly limit. Like, no exceptions. So 30,000 polys is not a problem.
Per object or overall?
Overall. Well, I would assume 30,000 for the cockpit, 30,000 for the wheel, and 30,000 for the body. That's the guess. Because it never draws the cockpit at the same time. But yeah, that's a very, very outdated limit. I haven't tried spirited driving in the Tesla except in straight lines yet. It's just been straight line. I'm going to get into trouble. Brake. I have a funny feeling going around corners might feel a little bit that it's a bit boaty. No. No what?
Wow. It took that whole race to try to download this car. I might have to come by later and download them all.
What time is it? Can anyone tell me? Because I have to be up early, I'm afraid, tomorrow.
It should be about 11 o'clock where you are.
Yeah, okay.
5 to 11.
Okay, I will do one more race and then I will head to bed. I'd like to try the other electric car for the last one, the E-Challenger.
Oh.
Oh,
Which ones?
it's called the E-Challenger. Oh, it has to be blue. That seems a bit of a weird restriction. I can't choose it with no skin.
Oh dear.
That's odd. Again, this might be a real car, and they were licensing restrictions. Well, all cars drift if you're. It's an It's an LSD. It won't force you into a drift. Old Tad's internet has just gone.
Oh yeah.
But no, it does have an LSD. Oh, it's got a halo.
Oh wow. From you too.
Oh. I did. Then it had to choose a skin. I have to choose a skin. You have to choose which skin to base new colours on, and they've all got the texture on. Okay, again, no regen. Oh, this is proper aerodynamic wonderfulness. Oh wow, this is cool in VR.
Just don't clip the red bumper curbs. It doesn't like them.
Jay, when you said that, in the background was a noise a bit like a washing machine going into spin cycle.
That would be my car.
Yeah, the halo is cool. You're in VR, aren't you, Shaq? Like the halo, that's totally sweet.
The aiming thing above the main windscreen.
Yes, but if you tilt your head sideways, you'll notice that they've missed out a polygon on the back of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe that's just to make it a bit easier, because
on
otherwise.
Both sides.
Yeah, because you can see the left and the right poly, but not the back poly. That might be on purpose to make it easier to drive. Because otherwise there would be a bar, because the F1 drivers have complained about that.
Holy shit.
Oh, I've just
driving a car that you can't see right straight ahead.
Yes, like F1 cars. I've just bought the virtual keyboard. Does anyone know what button it is to get rid of it?
The same button that you
Brilliant.
used to bring
Thank
it
you,
up.
Tad. Shut up. Does anyone know what button it is?
Mine was set to button 8.
Brilliant. Shut up, Jay. Does anyone know what button it is?
T.
Backspace. Thank you very much. What? But yes, much as I would love to play this, I have got a fairly long drive tomorrow to go and see my sister and give her a Christmas present for my mum. So,
Police lady?
They've missed out a big chunky polygon, which I think was in order to save, make it easier to drive. Oh, that wheel spins!
Wow, you just let it go. It just goes.
Okay, so Jay didn't start, and Tad didn't work out sometimes not to push the pedal all the time.
Yeah, my pedal wasn't reacting to my pushy footy.
That's not how that language works, but alright.
It's not how what works?
Oh. Ooh.
Oh! God, this thing.
So this one you can pre-accelerate without it going.
I don't know.
It doesn't do anything. You could sit on the accelerator all you want. It's not engaged.
Oh, that wheel spins.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, can we try again? Only can you guys not ram me during the start of the race? Or each other.
I wasn't trying to do this time.
Let me press the buttons, because I have some, like a whole bunch of macros, just in case that you've forgotten. There are lots of corners. You don't need to overtake on the first one. Just drive in a straight line.
You could make it to the first one.
Don't. When it starts to lose traction, take your foot off the accelerator. Don't just keep it down going,
Yeah.
I hope it'll be fine, because it won't be. Does it have a horn? No. Or headlights. Tad, you're on the grass. So you want to avoid that stuff?
That's fine. Sorry, Ducky.
Damn it, DJ, why are you in the way?
Because I'm clicking on restart. Because Tad again slammed into someone on the first corner. Why did you drive on the grass? You've got a steering wheel now. You have no excuse. Your New Year's resolution, Tad, get good.
Get good internet.
No, it's nothing to do with his internet. He just drove on the grass. But he has a steering wheel, so he has no excuses now other than get goodness.
I'm still shit at this game. Alright. You all fuck off.
Oh, that's got some nice brakes. And bear in mind, it's an electric car. It'll also have nice torque. Who hit me? Jay.
No, someone hit my rear end.
Actually,
I was halfway through spin.
I think you span it out. I think you put your foot down too much during the corner. You're literally in the middle of my sentence warning you it's an electric car. Put your foot down gently because it has shit tons of torque when going around the corner.
Yeah, I think I need a...
What's the number on the left? 36.83.
The number on the left?
Yeah.
I'm not
Whoa,
seeing a
that
number.
has got
33.58.
so much torque. Oh my god. Do not put your foot down in a corner.
Ah!
Wow.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's the American dream. Oh.
Wait.
So this, I don't think you could play this except with a proper pedal setup like this car. I'm having to be super precise on the pedals. It's now 13. What is that number on the left? I was going to say volts, but it's running at 13 volts. I'm in trouble.
It's a very efficient engine.
Well, it's an electric motor, of course it is. Second over overlap! Oh, God. That wasn't a bad catch. I was just going for Shaka to spin it. Yes, there we go. Shaka, what does your number say? Is it split time? Oh, I think it's split time.
35.02.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's your last split. 23.84.
152.
Don't see I got 152. I don't see how that even fits in the 7-segment display.
Mine just come up. Split time 1 minute 52.
Oh yeah, no. On the steering wheel, there's a number, and that's your split time.
Oh, I haven't got the steering wheel turned on.
Ah, well. That explains why you couldn't answer my question. Oh, whoa, my.
Ready to jumble down there?
Ducky, you didn't answer my question. I'm genuinely curious what you drive in reality, by the way. What is your do you track? Do you do racing, or is it purely a sim experience for you?
He's racing.
There should be a turn. Oh.
He gaming.
Getting this thing up to speed is hard. The moment it gets into the power band.
This is twitchy.
It really is. This is what worse. It's predictable though.
The other electric car was awesome.
Yes, this
Yeah, that one did everything you
This
wanted.
doesn't have the sort of downforce as the last one.
But it looks like it should, too. It's weird.
This has got aerodynamics, not downforce. This has got low drag. I could do with a different gear ratio because I've just topped the accelerator out. Different gear ratios will probably make me happier in this car because I'm topping it out way too easily and wheel spinning it too easily. So you can always trade top.
It only has one gear.
You can, yeah, but it's still got a final drive ratio. It hasn't got 4 electric motors in the hubs. It's like the Tesla surprised me. The Tesla has 2 very, very, very big differentials.
Really?
Yeah, so it's got 2 electric motors.
Wow.
And it's got 2, and they are big differentials as well. We are not messing around. But they're open diffs, so it uses torque vectoring, i.e. it puts the brakes onto wheel-spinning tyres rather than an LSD. And people do sell an LSD upgrade for it, and I've already thought about it. But I'll see how I feel when I get it on track next year.
Oh, is it closed for the Christmas? Or are you just too busy?
You do not take a car on track in the winter unless you're very brave, because like my tyres are not recommended for spirited use below 7 degrees C.
Spirited use? Please say that's the official documentation.
I think they actually reckon you don't use them at all. I think that's what they say, and that's what I'd say too. But yeah, I've got what I'll refer to as summer tyres on the car. There are no 20-inch ultra high performance all-season tyres. You can have summer and you can have winter, and that's it. And I've been looking. This is like the sort of thing you'd shove up Pikes Peak.
You can try. I do think it's funny, when I lived next to it, they were talking about how just that one mountain's improved racing so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was, Pikes Peak was in Colin McRae Dirt.
Colorado. Yeah. I lived there when I was armying there. I was right up the road from it.
I forgot it's in America. Yeah. Did you see the Volkswagen run in their electric car up it? That was something else. No. That was. Oh my god! It just went and it went and it went. And a lot of petrol cars, after a while, you need more induction just to offset the fact the air gets thin. Not electric vehicles, and so it kept going even at the end of the track when ICE vehicles are normally beginning to gas.
What was it? When that first started being a thing, running up Pikes Peak, they found out that hydraulic fluid, or the brake fluid that they were using, was not rated for lower atmospheric pressure. It was all evaporating.
Oh wow.
They lost 1 or 2 cars off the side of that mountain because of that. So
oh yeah, it's one of the more.
The brake fluid we have now is because of that, and that's why it's so good.
Yeah, it's one of the more dangerous tracks in the world, actually. The Pikes Peak.
Yes, a lot of people die on it. A lot of people die on those mountains anyway.
Getting the hang of it.
We get a safety brief every couple of months. Some officer fell off the mountain and died. If you're going hiking in the mountains, tell somebody.
Slow and steady wins the day.
Officers are usually dumbasses anyway.
Okay, I have 3 seconds between me and the next car. I am just going to poodle over the finish line, I think. Very gently, very gently. Gently on the go pedal. Oh, he's catching. No, he spun it. This is an awesome car.
It's very easy to do with this car.
It requires a little finesse. And there are things that Jay and Tad have. Wonderful, wonderful personality traits. But finesse, not one of them.
I can be very finesse if I want to be.
And that
not in this car.
That says it all, Jay, because I don't think you know what the word finesse means now. I can be finesse.
Gentle.
Yes, I can be finesse.
If I can't apply a hammer to, so I don't like it.
I come top at elocution lessons. Awesome. I've had a lot of fun. I'm very pleased to see a selection of the mods. I do like the other electric car a lot. This feels like the LX4, LX8. This doesn't feel like something I would actually spend much time in, really.
Our monitors are bouncing all over the desk.
So we'll carry on through the other mods next time, because we haven't even seen them all. And I will be around. I'm not sure, it's a bit around because Christmas is coming up, so we will see. Thank you, Ducky and Redbot. Again, we are on the Discord. Do join the live stream channel, even if you just want to listen without any delay. You are obviously quite welcome to talk. And I will see you guys soon. I don't know what's coming up next. It's going to be a little bit more who is around at this point. So cheers, and if I don't see you